Well, just got home from work and I got some packages. You know what that means? It means we're gonna try to start this Mustang today. For one, I didn't know how many fittings and stuff I needed, so I ordered all of them. It's all Dash 8. I'm gonna do a Dash 8 supply and return, and then I got this little fella right here that goes in this little fella right here. So, we should be able to make this car run today. That's my goal. Now, is everything gonna be all perfect and tidy and this and that? No, absolutely not. And on a good note, I remembered something. I remembered two things: oil filter and a spark plug. So we got a spark plug too. I'm gonna go ahead and change all the spark plugs, you know, because that just seems like the right thing to do. So that's what we're gonna do. But first things first, I wanna open up this fuel pump setup and I wanna see it, because that thing seems pretty sweet. So, I'm gonna find y'all a tripod and we'll open it. There's a tripod. Get it open. Let's check this bad boy out. First look. I already like it. It's beautiful. Holy shnikes. Dang! Dang! Return. Dang, that's pretty nice, I must admit. Is there anything else in there? I don't know what to do with my hands. You stay there. Filters, return. Oh, what's that? Oh! Gaskets and bolt. Instructions. Do we really need instructions? No. Maybe. Nitrous is not enabled. TPS. Oh, I can set up the second pump under. Ooh! Yeah, I might pull the foam and stuff out of here. Well, dang it. Got it. Extend your warranty free. Let's get this pump put in here. I'm excited. So per the instructions, it says it has this milled breaking point. I guess that means just, it says break point. Ha! Ha ha! They think of everything. Because that's good, because I'm new here, you know? I'm new. Well, that's pretty neat. So now we just loosen these Allens, move them up. I wonder if I should measure this like the instructions say. Move. Well, now that we got all this in here, we got all that, you know, wires, yeah, good thing. We're gonna play a game. We're gonna play, let's make sure we have all the fittings we need to make all this happen. So, I'm gonna sort through this, find some fittings like these. Need a bunch of these. And see what we can make happen with this, because, yeah. This is what we got going on. I got the feed coming out of the filter into this fuel rail, crossover, there. So, I'm short a fitting. Like I said, we're gonna play the fitting game. I need this fitting. It's a Dash 6, which is a 9/16 18 straight thread to come out to Dash 8. And I'm gonna mount this filter or regulator here. So the fuel's gonna come in on that side of the car, come in, go back on that. And also, I didn't get enough fuel line. So, I got some fuel line coming from Summit, which is gonna be the same as this, Dash 8, and then we can continue that. I might move my boost controller. No, I'm not gonna move my boost controller. I don't, you know, just trying to make everything look okay is what I'm trying to do. But for now, we're gonna get the regulator mounted. Am I totally happy about the placement? Not really, but it is what it is. I decided we're gonna go ahead and move this boost controller. We're back, and yeah, we're back. So I started thinking about it. I was like, man, I have no way to mount this fuel cell in the back of the car. So I figured I'll make some tabs. I made some tabs. Mount the fuel cell right there, and I'm gonna finish cutting out the floor, obviously, and then I'm gonna make inserts. I'll probably make one insert here, one for over there, and one for over here. Make them out of aluminum or something. I don't know. I know Scott Rods, they sell a thing. What are those things? The thing that goes on the thing, the floor thing. So I want to tap these holes out to a 5/16 bolt. So right now I just got a 1/4 inch bolt to just kind of hold in place. We'll finish running the supply line. As you saw last night, we got the fuel lines up here done. The return line should be here tomorrow. I got spark plugs, I got oil, and everything, so we'll get that knocked out. And then tomorrow night, we just might start it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But for now, we're gonna get this fuel cell in here, finish making this line, get it tidied up, and probably move on to spark plugs. I'm gonna start my way at the front. Obviously, this is where it comes into the fuel filter. Gotta snug her down. Comes right here. And I got these little nylon coated metal clamps that I rivet on. I really like them. I get them from Ace is the place for the helpful hardware. Yeah, it's these. Piece of metal, nylon rubber on it, rivet them down, bam! And I know some people are gonna be like, oh, now you gotta do it with rivets. It's fine. Guys, it's okay. It's okay. So now I'm gonna get in the air, run along the bottom. I'm running, like I said, I'm running from the front to the back because I can. That's why. Well, we got the supply line ran. Like I said, we got it where it comes down from there, crosses over, goes here. I need to take this old mount section out, but it goes here, runs down, makes the curve, goes right here. We'll look into that. Goes up, crosses over, and this will go to the tank. Hopefully it reaches, because I really didn't check it. But we'll assume it does. Assuming this reaches, oh my Lord. Look how it's a little snug. Well, it ain't that bad when you go that way, but like that. So I'm gonna leave this part the way it is until I start building the floor. I'll probably put in a bulkhead fitting somewhere and make a pass through. I don't know yet, so we'll figure that out. Like I said, tomorrow we are getting the return line, so we can get the return line on there. So for now, we can go ahead and drain the oil and put new oil in the car. I already threw on a new filter. We'll get some new oil in the car. We'll throw the spark plugs in it and probably run the power wire to the fuel pump. So that way tomorrow, first thing, run a return line, try to fire this thing off, and change the tune because I selected the wrong injectors. But that's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. So I'm gonna get in the air, get the oil drained. That oil looks pretty good, actually. So I know these take 6 quarts, but since I did an oil filter relocation, we got the turbo, we got those things, I'm gonna do 7 because I feel like just those 2 big lines that I used to relocate the oil filter will take up a quart. So counterproductive. Or is that right? I don't know if that's right. I might put a fuel line right in the way. Genius. Boop. You can't see that, but just know that I made it. We're gonna start her off with some Valvoline, and then we'll get some good oil in it. I mean, Valvoline is good oil, don't get me wrong, but like some like VR1 or something like that. I don't know. I've never really dealt with like turbo high horsepower engines, so we're just kind of just going with what the old internet tells us, and I have a feeling that's not the right thing to do, but that's what we're going for. I missed that one. All right, y'all saw me do 2 good pours. Let's see if I can do it with this. So much concentration. All right. I don't know if doing everything white on this car was the best choice, because golly, is it dirty? Let's just stick with, is it dirty? Because it's dirty. So we went with NGK T6, I think is what it is. TR6 V-Power. Apparently, these are good for boost. I don't know. Like I said, we're just going with whatever happens. As long as it doesn't go boom. What?
You powder coated those?
Yeah. See? The intake's powder coated too.
Oh yeah. When did you do that?
A long time ago. Do you hear my gapping tool? Not the car, the little round thing right there. What? What? It's my gap tool, but I need the smaller gap tool. Thank you.
You're so funny.
I'm funny, I know. I got the ground hooked up. I got the power hooked up. Sorta. I need to tighten these fittings before I forget. And then so if the pumps come on, need to do is change the injector setting in the terminator. Make a return line. And we're ready to start. We got fresh plugs, fresh oil. Actually, I need to put a fuel pressure gauge. I got an oil pressure gauge in it. I think I have a manual fuel pressure gauge. We can do that instead of the transducer for now. But I'm gonna go flip the switch. Tell me if the pump comes on. I only got one pump wire. Alright, we got fuel pump. We got power. We just need a fitting and some fuel line. And we are ready to rock and roll. Sweet. I wonder if I can, since I'm gonna have so much, I can go and like cross over and have them both here. I mean, you know, make them match. Both come up like this. I don't know. We'll see. So, let me see if I got a manual gauge. I know I do somewhere. I knew I had one. I knew I had one. You just Teflon on it. We got a pressure gauge. Do not use on oxygen service. Okay, cool. So, we got us a gauge on here. So like I said, tomorrow we'll hook up a return line. We're probably not even gonna get fancy hooking it up. We're probably just gonna run it from here to the back, put some fuel in it, and hit the starter button, see what happens. Well, first we'll set fuel pressure and stuff, but other than that, we'll give it a whirl. All right, well, we're back in the shop and we got the return line made, but we're not gonna hook it up yet. We're gonna pour gas into the fuel cell and flush these lines out so we don't get no gunk in anything. Like I said yesterday, I already pulled out the foam because I've had bad luck with the foam in the past, so I'm not using it. So we're gonna get some gas poured into this nifty fuel cell. Make sure we have no fuel leaks. Run a gallon or so through the system, flush it, and then we're gonna try to start the car. And also, Pablo's here to help. He shows up when the work's done.
Like a blister.
Like a blister. We got C16 right here.
Yeah, okay.
Just kidding. It's 93.
The Harbor Freight C16.
It's 93 from the shell.
I love the way the C16 smells.
It's regular old gasoline, don't it?
The wind's a nice change for this weather we're having.
I know. And since I can open up that back door, it really helps get a breeze through here. Guess how much gas I'm putting in it?
All of it.
Yep, you right. You all right.
I knew you were lying when you said 1 gallon. So.
No, I said we'll flush a gallon.
Oh, we're gonna flush it out.
Yeah, there's a difference there, buddy.
You ever
And then we're gonna put a strainer back in here and pour it back in. What? I mean, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. That's why you got filters.
This stuff's $4 a gallon, man.
That's why you got filters, all right?
I guess. That front one's a 10 micron.
Hey, you have the.
Have what?
Do you have the pump wire to a separate switch or no? It's on the hallway.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna run everything off. I'm gonna run the both fuel pumps off this relay thing. But I don't know if I want to mount it in the back or the front.
Really?
Yeah. But also, I really don't want to go through the trouble of wiring up both pumps until I put the Dominator in it.
Yes.
Because then I'm going to just set it up where like, when I'm on like 50% throttle, second pump will come on or something.
But you're still gonna need a relay?
Yeah, I'll have it where it just triggers it through the relay. You want to see how I'm going to flush the tank? I only got one pump wired right now. So I'm just going to touch a power.
Right. I wouldn't doubt it.
What are you trying to say?
We're not gonna discuss what happened last time you tried to do something.
I don't remember last time I tried to do something. So, here we go. Here we go. There's a tank.
Can you see it?
No. I figured I'd hear it come out. I think we got a fuel leak.
You got big fuel leaks.
Where?
You got a plug here and a plug here is missing.
What the?
You just poured it all over the front.
Well. What is that for? What the heck?
Is it supposed to go in there?
No.
Okay, well you're missing a plug here and you're missing a plug there.
Well.
I guess for extra sensors if you wanted them.
Ooh, I can put my pressure sensor in there. Okay, let's figure this out. I know where the Allen is for that. That's lovely.
Here. Is one of the bolts or no?
I think so.
It was sitting in the intake, so.
Well, that's a weird place for that.
It's a funny smell. I wonder why. Hey, that's an expensive gas leak. All that C16 you poured on the floor.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that. Wow. Wow. Wow, there's a hole there. All right.
How lovely, right?
How lovely. Where is that transducer? I lost it.
Hey. 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 I know where it's at.
Where's that?
Right in front of your face. Come here.
Well, hey, do you want to go on the plug or not?
Do you want the transducer or you want the plug? Which one you want?
I don't care. You tell me.
Hey, you gotta pull that intake off to get this fuel out.
I sure hope not.
I haven't thought about it.
Do I? Don't tell me I do.
Yeah. Look.
I will figure out. You put the transducer in that side? Where's the transducer?
It's right there. You see your strap?
There. You worry about that, I'll worry about this side, alright? Are they tight? Oh. Watch you, muscle man.
I learned from you. Oh yeah, mine won't touch that.
Might want to plug that back in.
Put this back in.
I'm gonna go turn the fuel pump on. You ready?
No.
You ready?
No.
You ready?
Sure. No.
You ready? You ready? Let me know when you're ready.
Do you want your car to run or you want it to engulf
I
it?
just want you to hurry.
You want it to engulf in flames? We'll make it burst into flames.
No.
You know the last guy that owned this engine, he almost made that happen.
Yeah. Tighten it.
Yeah, what's that?
Good?
Hold on.
What is that? You haven't tightened, did you?
No, that fitting, whenever I broke this fitting loose, the back one loosened. Now it's not sealing. Hold on.
I can see that.
Yeah, we have to redo it.
That O-ring.
Yeah. Just want to probably want to re-loosen this. When I loosen that, go back up too. Do you have? Oh, the pressure wrench is right there.
I'm gonna start getting more gas, man.
Do you have overage?
Should.
Busted.
What did you do?
5 inches on the street right
Actually,
here.
I got some brand new ones. Brand new. It's one of those weird ones.
Yeah.
What did I use earlier? I used a 19 wrench, didn't I?
I don't know what you use. What'd you use it on? What fitting?
The one on the regulator?
There's a 19 right here.
Where? Yeah, see that one. This car's making me work for it.
Yeah. Just had all thought you were done.
This car's always made me work for it. Always.
Is that why I went through 5 engines?
Yeah, like 5 engines, like 8 transmissions. Alright, try this again. You ready?
Yeah. Nope. 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 Nope.
What? Oh, I broke that one loose. Damn it! Gosh, dang!
If it ain't you, it's me.
I forgot I broke this loose to bleed the pressure off. My gosh.
I think you flushed a gallon already.
Yeah, I think we're good to just start it. God. Alright, you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, no, not really. Alright, no fuel leak. You got 34 pounds of pressure up here. I guess that's what the regulator set to. Is that right?
Yeah, I got it. Probably gonna move once we start it. Give it a whirl, see if she'll start. Oh,
What?
I forgot the other pump is wired. And so when I kicked on, it kicked on both pumps. You ready? I'm nervous.
That thing is rowdy, man.
Dude, that thing sounds wild.
Oh, yeah, it sounds great.
Can you? It's got a hell of a high idle on it.
It does. 1700 is what it is.
I know, that's way too high. But it also, I don't have the map sensor hooked up right now. I really don't think it's that big of a deal, but it might be. I'll hook it up real quick and we'll see if that changes it. But I remember this is a throttle body that we had on the Mach 1 that gave it, but it didn't give it like idling problems, it gave it hanging problems, right?
Yeah, it would hang. Yeah.
Unless it's this EGR or something's leaking. Might have an intake leak somewhere, but I'll change that and try to run it. I know I bought vacuum line. Alright, we looked it over. I might have messed up a few things, but we're back and we're gonna start it again. See what happens. Before I get in trouble in front of the wife. Pablo, run! My eardrums are blown out now. Could you imagine how this thing's gonna sound on the two-step?
Oh, it's gonna be wild for sure. For sure, it's gonna be wild.
Alright, well the Mustang runs. So that was the goal of this. This is actually the first time this car has ran in 12 years. Obviously it's not the motor that's been in it for 12 years, but within the past 12 years this is the first running engine that it has. So now we get to take the fun part of making coolant lines, figuring all that out, because obviously I still got to figure this guy out. I got to make discharge pipes for the turbo up to the intake, which I'm gonna have to figure something out for this, because the only thing I can find from this oval is to a 3-inch and everything else is 3.5. So I might change that, I don't know, we'll have to see what happens. Tidy up the power, get all that stuff back there, you know, a laundry list of things to do, including a drive shaft and also brakes. There is 0 brakes front or back on this car, and I know a race car is meant to go fast, but you also need to stop. So at the same time, you need to figure that out. So there you go, Mustang runs. Till next time.